A group of street punks rear-ended a Volkswagen while driving a Ferrari. The punks thought they would only need to pay at most a few $100,000, but they had no idea. This Volkswagen was actually a luxury car worth tens of millions. Now the punks finally realized they had messed with the wrong person. Just minutes earlier, they were still aggressively kicking the Volkswagen's door, waiting for the CEO inside to get out, then pointing at his nose and yelling at him, saying he was driving a crappy Volkswagen, while they were driving a Ferrari. They even played the victim and demanded the CEO pay them. But at this moment the CEO suddenly realized this Ferrari was the car he had given to his wife. Why was it here now? The man suspected the car was stolen by the punk, but the punk's buddies shouted, saying the car was a gift from the punk's girlfriend. Hearing this, the man froze, because the punk's girlfriend had exactly the same name as his wife. Even after hearing his wife's name, the man still refused to believe his wife would betray him. But when the punk took out a photo of the two of them together, the man had no choice but to accept the truth that his wife had gone astray. Burning with rage, he punched the punk in the face. The punk immediately called his brothers over, getting ready to teach the man a lesson. Just then, two traffic police officers arrived at the scene. After checking the dashcam footage, they ruled the punk fully at fault, and told him to negotiate compensation with the car owner immediately, otherwise he would be arrested for dangerous driving. The punk panicked when he received the fault report, and quickly called his girlfriend to come help, saying he was hit by some clueless old man, and told her to hurry over and back him up. After hearing this, the woman immediately told him to call the insurance company, because the car had $3 million in insurance coverage, so there was nothing to worry about. Soon, an insurance adjuster arrived at the scene, but when he saw the Volkswagen, he was terrified, because he realized this Volkswagen had letters on the back, and was something the company could never afford to cover. Luckily, it was later confirmed to be an intentional rear-end collision, which was not covered by insurance, so they had to negotiate compensation themselves. The punk panicked as soon as he heard that, and immediately called the woman again, crying. The scheming woman said she was the CEO of Changnan Group, and for her sake, this matter should be dropped. The CEO never expected that after giving his wife shares in the company, she would use the title of CEO to support her pretty boy, so he directly refused, and said that besides compensation, the punk must kneel down and apologize. When the scheming woman saw that he refused to give her face, she was furious. After hearing this, the punk didn't hesitate and smashed the Volkswagen violently. He arrogantly told the man to call a car dealership to assess the damage, saying no matter how much it cost, he could afford it. But when the dealership manager arrived, he was completely stunned, because he realized the man's car was a limited edition worth $10 million. The manager was confused. A lackey nearby searched it up on his phone, and was so shocked he couldn't even speak properly, stuttering as he said the car was worth $10 million. The punk didn't believe it at all, saying a Volkswagen was worth at most $20,000 or $30,000, until he saw the amount on the purchase contract. Only then did he realize he had caused a huge disaster. The punk completely panicked, and immediately called the woman again. After hearing this, she told him to use the black card she gave him to pay first, but what she didn't know was that the man had already frozen all of his wife's cards. At this moment, the card in the punk's hand couldn't charge a single dollar. When the woman found out, she had no choice, and had to call the man to ask for money, but the man refused, and hung up the phone. With no other options, the woman could only use her own secret savings to help the punk pay $10 million. When the man saw that the woman really transferred the money, his heart instantly turned cold.